Christmas last year, a bit scary to be fair, because I didn't know what was going on with my boob. Obviously I'd had my operation and it hadn't healed. I'd had infections and loads of different stuff happening, and ended up at the hospital, and one doctor there finally told me I had mastitis, infection, and then lymphedema as well. But I wasn't actually referred for lymphedema until the January. It's quite weird because it was just like my boob wasn't my boob. It was just this lump that had been stuck on after surgery, and you don't know what to do with it. So yeah, it wasn't a great Christmas. My GP finally referred me for the lymphedema to the clinic here. 2 to 3 times a week to start off with. Coming here, having massages and all the treatments and stuff. Scary at first because you don't know what to expect and you don't know how it's going to work, and you have to get your clothes off and lay on the bed and everything, but they are absolutely fantastic. They make you feel really calm, really safe, secure, and sort of at ease. So it's quite, yeah.
So when Heidi first came here, we had quite a long initial assessment with her, and the whole assessment initially sounded like, actually this is going to be okay, fairly straightforward. And then I had a look at Heidi's breast, and it was very significant. The edema was really quite bad. And I'm in a developmental role, so I had to go and get Helen for a second opinion because I hadn't seen anything quite so severe yet.
I was working on the scar tissue, so it's just moving some of that tissue so that the lymphatics can start working through, and it is a lot deeper than the normal massages in it. So I was very mindful because I'm a little bit heavier handed than Leanne is, but we were always kind of working with Heidi just to make sure it wasn't painful. So for me it's just that scar tissue, which then by releasing that scar tissue would then enable Leanne at the next appointment to be able to then work a little bit lighter but to clear some of that edema. And that dovetailing worked really, really well.
So I'm doing manual lymphatic drainage, so it's quite a gentle technique where we just move the edema that's sat under the surface of the skin there. With Heidi it was a very long process because ordinarily you work on one specific area. Because Heidi's was throughout her entire breast, we were working on a very small margin of edema for a very long time, and gradually increasing where we were moving that fluid to.
To hear how sad she was then to where she is now, we kind of go, it's all worth it, all that hours of working together to kind of go, well, you work on that bit, I'll work on this bit. It's just the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
It's December now and my boob feels like a normal boob again. I'm down to 1 appointment every couple of weeks. And it's still nice to come here and see them both, and I do a lot of the treatments myself at home now with the massaging and me boob tube thing and stuff. But yeah, it's like Christmas do this year for work. I'm actually looking forward to it, whereas last year I had a big strop because nothing fitted right. I didn't want to show any sort of part of my top half at all. Whereas this year I've gone for a nice little top that I know is going to be okay. Obviously I'm still mismatched due to the surgery, but I'm quite proud of it now. I don't mind, I'm quite proud, and I feel much happier, so I'm looking forward to Christmas this year.